social media, I am Steve Ludwig, also known as Mr. Insurance. This video is about what to do after a DUI arrest. If you just got picked up and you got charged with a DUI related offense within the last month or so, again, this video is definitely for you. Please note the disclaimer that I am not an attorney or pretend to be an attorney. If you have a legal question, please contact a licensed attorney. This video is for information and entertainment purposes only. The information in this video will help you avoid some of the most common and serious mistakes people make after a DUI arrest. So the first thing, let's just get right to it. You need to be quiet. Shut up. Don't say anything. Seriously, cease all contact with law enforcement or the DA. Literally, don't speak to them for any reason other than to pick your stuff back up from the jailhouse. Certainly, don't mention anything about your case. There's never any advantage to doing so. And the disadvantage is that you can really mess up your defense if you accidentally say the wrong thing. Contact an experienced criminal defense attorney would be number 2. Preferably one with significant experience helping people fight and win against DUI or DWI or reckless driving or any other significant offenses. Let your attorney handle all the correspondence and verbal contact with law enforcement and the district attorney's office. Number 3, write down everything that you can remember. Write down everything about the day you got arrested for a DUI. Note where you were and who you were with. Who were the people present at the bar or the party? Who saw you right before you left? What was happening when you got pulled over? Was it dark? Was it raining? Did the law enforcement officers say anything to you? Did you say anything back? You need to know this verbatim. Have your lawyer walk you through the key data points and events to help jog your memory. Don't fabricate or lie, but include as much information as possible and share it with your attorney. You never know what piece of information will wind up being key to helping you form a defense or blowing up the prosecution's case. Number 4, get your car out of the impound lot. Every day that your car stays on the lot, you rack up more charges. Some states will suspend your license immediately upon a DUI arrest. So just note that. So that means you can't just go down to the impound lot to pick up your car because you won't have a valid driver's license. You might have to bring a licensed friend to drive it out of the lot and to drive you and the car home. To short circuit this process, you need to get SR22 insurance in place. Or if you're in Florida or Virginia, that might be an FR44 insurance filing. See step 6 for information on how to be able to do this, which I will get to here in just a moment. Engage with your state's DMV would be number 5. This is because you are arrested for a DUI. It starts not one, but 2 separate processes that can cost you big time if you don't get ahead of the game. The first process is a criminal prosecution. The second process, which is often overlooked or underestimated by people who've been charged with DUIs, is the administrative process at the DMV. Specifics vary in every state, but in many states, as soon as you're arrested, the license suspension clock starts ticking. If you fail to attend hearings or have a representative attend a hearing, the DMV within a certain number of days after your arrest, the DMV will automatically suspend your driver's license. In California, for example, your license will be administratively suspended 30 days after your arrest on suspicion of committing a DUI, not after your conviction, after your arrest. And the only way to stop administrative suspension is to request a hearing at the DMV within 10 days of your arrest. Florida has a similar 10-day countdown. However, you may be able to get a temporary hardship license that will allow you to drive to work and back. But you must issue a challenge, the automatic administrative suspension of your driver's license within 10 days of the arrest. So don't forget, once you've been arrested for a DUI or similar case, you're now fighting a 2-front war. You must engage, fight, and prevail both on the criminal front at the courthouse and on the administrative front at the DMV. It's much more difficult and expensive to get your suspended license reinstated than it is to keep it from getting suspended in the first place. So number 6, start getting competitive quotes for SR22 insurance. You can contact Select Insurance Group at 855-GET-SELECT. That's 855-438-7353. We are licensed in 48 states, and I have agents all across the nation. An SR22 is a special document your insurance company files with your state DMV. It verifies that you have at least a minimum liability insurance in place that's legally required in your state. It also verifies that your policy, that if it lapses for any reason, the insurance company will notify the state, which will then suspend your license until you get a new SR22 filing. Your license has been suspended pending an SR22, or you believe such a suspension is imminent, again, please call us immediately at Select Insurance Group at 855-GET-SELECT. That's 855-438-7353. So we can help you to get your SR22 insurance in place and get your license back as soon as possible so that you might be able to drive again. Save up some money. DUI charges are expensive, even under the best circumstances, guys. A side gig, maybe not, you want to use an Uber to drive because you're obviously going to be suspended. Tighten up your expenses and save as much money as you can. You're going to need to have cash on hand or coming in to meet a lot of expenses as a result of a DUI arrest or conviction. Number 8, learn the DUI diversion programs in your state. These are programs that divert first-time offenders out of the criminal justice system. If this is your first offense and there were no injuries or no property damage and no other aggravating factors, you may be able to join a diversion program rather than going to jail. Your attorney should know what options are available to you in your state. However, any diversion programs will need to be approved by the DA's office. These may not be available, again, in all counties, in all states. In most cases, it's a good idea to take a diversion deal, but you might want to turn it down if, under consultation with your attorney, believe you have a strong chance of getting the charges dropped or being acquitted altogether. If you have any questions, feel free to message me in the comments below. I will answer questions back as soon as and quickly as possible. But again, till next time, guys, be safe out there. Take care.